Hey everyone, this young lady 9172 here with a message. I'm doing a general love reading. Just whatever comes out, comes out. Um, it's really all about self-preservation. It's about moving forward. It's about love. It's about love, right? That's true. But it's about action. You can't love something or yourself. You can't love yourself without taking action. You can't love nothing without taking action. If you love God, you pray. Or you let him know whatever you think is higher than yourself. You let that person know that you appreciate them. Put the action. All right? So this reading is going to be about... The other reading was about taking action. This one is also take action. You have to take action. Love is more than just... It don't stand nothing. Love don't stand for nothing by itself. Period. Look at this. We just talked about mental conflict in the last reading. Someone is healing this mental conflict. I don't know who this is for. Somebody's person is healing this mental conflict. They've been battling with themselves for a long time. This is a man in this illustration, but you could take it as a resonate. Whoever this is for has been battling back and forth. This is soul energy. All right? Self-inflicted pain. Just back and forth in their head about whatever. And thoughts. Let me tell you about thoughts. Let me tell you about being in your head. It can destroy you. This is why I said the last reading, you have to decide your thought process. I might have just said it now. I don't know. One of them. But I know I just said a few minutes ago, whether it was pertaining to that reading or this reading, you have to change your mindset. You have to change the way you think. About everything. If you are negative, if you've been in a negative state, or you've been in the shadow side, you have to start thinking different. Change your thought process. That's all it takes. The throat chakra. Whoever this is for want to speak their truth. The number 5 is change. Look at the number 5 up there. That's change. Someone wants to change this thought process. They want to come out of their head and bring it up from their throat chakra. They want to clear that. They want to be successful. This is 7. Triumph. They want to be successful. They tired of being in their head. And this don't have nothing to do with finances. Being triumphant is being able to be comfortable with yourself. They know that when they take care of themselves, let me move these cards that's in my way. All right, they know that when they take care of themselves, right, this is what they'll get in a relationship. Harmony. They'll get peace. If this is a male, your female will be happy when they see that you're working on yourself. Mental conflict is low vibrational, guys. Ooh, this person got hope. That's what I'm talking about. This person got hope. They have obstacles and challenges. They do. And it hasn't been easy. They've been dealing with a karmic, okay? Whether it's male or female, they've been dealing with a karmic. 5 and 5, that's 10. Change, move on, different. Okay? This person wants to move forward. And they're going to take the action. Look at this, because they know that they know that this is a spiritual union. It always goes back to something beautiful. Whoever it is for, you may have already moved on from this person. This is what this person wants to do. This is a general reading. If this is a twin flame union, this person wants it. Because they're experiencing this as an emotional loss because you walked away. Somebody walked away from this union. Like I said. If you get 2 readings back to back and it's saying the same thing, it's still the same type of energy. That means that it's really strong. This energy is true and it's strong because it happens sometimes. Okay? Material harvest. They're gathering up their thoughts. They're gathering up. These are positive thoughts, though, about how they're going to move forward. What tools they're going to use to move forward. Are they going to use a form of meditation? Are they going to pray? Whatever. This is the person thinking positive, changing their thought process. Let's see what your person's thinking now. The twin flame. This is a general twin flame love reading. That's what we're going to do. All right? That's what we're going to do this. Let's see. What your person want to tell you. Because the throat chakra card came out. This person want to speak their truth. And what is it that they want to say? Okay, what to say? I feel like I'm chasing the wind. I'm tired and torn. They're tired. They want something different. I told you, your mind frame. They need to change the way they think. See? You can't make this up. I don't like being without you. I said that. This person's speaking their truth about this relationship and how it's important to them. And how they are going to overcome this sadness. How they're going to overcome this emotional loss. And look at it, don't take it personal, and look at it as them having to grow and develop. So many things remind me of you. So that's why they know that they have to move forward, because you are doing your thing right now. Look at this. What did I say? I said he probably caught up with a karmic, a demonic femme, distorted femme that's causing problems. They both toxic. My emotions are like an angry sea. These waves consume me. I am drowning. This person's drowning in their emotions because they need to change. They need to do things different, like I stated. It's so easy to become mentally clouded with a love as strong as ours. What did I say? This person definitely need to change their mind frame, right? Love without action is nothing. Our souls already know each other, don't they? It's our bodies that are new. This is what it says. So you knew this person from a past life. All right. And they are willing to do the work for themselves. Because if it's not, I'm going to tell y'all something. Wait, let me read this card first. Sometimes I wonder if you're better off without me. This is what this person is saying, but they know that they don't mean that. All right, so I can't stand the thought of you with anyone else. This person is obsessed with you. They don't want you with nobody else, but they're not doing the work that they need to do for themselves in order to get you or win you back. Sometimes I wonder if you're better off without me. This person is trying to make you feel guilty. I'm just saying, they're trying to make you feel guilty for walking away when you did the best thing you could do for yourself. Your person, deep down inside, know that was the best thing to do was for you to walk away. And force them to stand on their own, look in that mirror at themselves and say, what is going on? Just by them closing their eyes and praying, they're going to get the message from it. The messages are going to just start flowing in. Their higher power is just right there waiting for them. Because they're the chosen one. They the ones God chose for you guys to be together. Okay? This is a destined and fated twin flame relationship. But apparently whoever this is for chose to ignore it. They know it's there. They know who you are. They chose to ignore it because they did not want to do the work. Now, because they see you not playing, they see you not going back and dealing with the bull crap or bullshit. Okay? So they are getting ready to do the work or have in the process of doing the work. I'm feeling there's a lot of prayer going on right now. Someone has been isolated. They've been by themselves. Turned their phone off. Nobody knows where they are. And they just alone. And that's what's needed right now. Because if you can't sit with yourself, why are you even here? I'm just saying. You gotta love yourself. And say, you know, I tell people all the time, when I go out by myself and eat, when I'm going out, I go by myself. Because I love me. You need to learn to love yourself. Go out by yourself and eat. You don't even know what that feels like. You gotta be one with yourself. You gotta love yourself enough to be okay with being alone. Be okay with being by yourself. You don't need no one else to validate you. Period. Nobody. Let's get a quick message from the universe. Excuse me, guys. Oh, yeah. It was getting better, and then I don't know what happened. Anyway, the universe, conversation with the universe. Let's see what Spirit got to say about this reading, about this union, about everything. Let's just see. What are the messages, Spirit? What do you got to say, Spirit? Let's see. All right. So this says, it's time to remember the truth of who. You can't make this up. You cannot. I wait. So when stuff like this happen, I got to take a minute because this is so surreal. I just said this. It's time to remember the truth of who you are. It's time to remember that you are limitless. And what you imagine doesn't begin to touch what is truly possible. Once you start believing who you are, once you start saying, you know what? I'm the truth. I am the unedited truth. And can't nobody touch me. And it's not in an arrogant way. It's not in a selfish way. It's in a way of God got my back. And I know that. Not, oh Lord, please have my back. No, I know God got my back. Because I've been in situations where I know He got my back. And that's how you got to become. All right? Become true to yourself. You don't need to prove nothing to nobody. But God. Turn the page. Close that book. It led you to where you needed to go, but not to where you're headed now. It's placed within your heart. You carry it with you always, but now it's time to start fresh. This is a new you. This is your new story. How you are going to write it. How are you going to write your new story? Put that in the comment box. Males or females, how are you going to write your new story? And I bet right now I got some people that are willful in this, looking at my videos. Willful, saying, "Oh, she this, she that, blase, blase." But in the back of your head, you know doggone well you need to hear this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Your very existence shines light in the dark. Wow. I just said that. You see what's going on. I said that. But you just chose to be willful and do what you want to do. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. But you don't want to walk through there because you're scared. You think it's going to be too dark. If you see the light, you also see the dark. But you're too scared to walk through the dark. To get inside that light. This is all about light, these cards. Wow. Light doesn't have a goal for which dark corners it wants to reach. It just shines and allows itself to be. So be. Shine brightly. Love fully. You make a difference in the world just by being in it. I don't got no more to say. I can't say nothing behind that. The universe speak, you listen. All right? Anybody want a private reading? I'm available for private readings. Remember how loved you are just for who you are. Just for who you are. Only you get to choose which story you write. How will you create your destiny? I said put it in the comment box. Write your story. Tell me what your story going to be. How you going to write it? What is it going to say? I'm here beside you. I promise you. This is the universe speaking. The God. Your God speaking. Okay? Ooh. I'm here beside you. I promise you. I am walking with you every step of the way. I know you think you can't see me or hear me. And sometimes it's even hard for you to feel me. But there is where I need you to find your faith. Oh my God. Yes, Lord, thank you. I thank you for this message. For my collective. Thank you. Oh, I felt that. And I said that. What did I say? I don't ask God to please protect me. I know God is protecting me. I know God is protecting my family. Each and every one of my children, my stepchildren, and my biological children. They are being protected. My ex-husband, my oldest daughter's father, protected because of me. Whatever they're going through. I'm just saying, my twin flame, protected. Your twin flame, protected. Under these, you gotta listen to what your high power is telling you. That's it. You asked me, how can you believe again? I asked you, did you ever really stop? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, oh. I ain't nothing to go behind that. I'm going to end this read right here. Thanks for subscribing, sharing, liking, clicking on the bell on the side for updated notification. If you want a private reading, younglady917@gmail.com. Guys, girls, males, females, ladies, gentlemen, all that good stuff. However you want to put it. I'm talking to the inner children and I'm talking to the adults. Adult children. We got to help ourselves do better. And that's at every turn. I'm going to say this. I'm not putting out no more cards. I got a message that spirit want me to speak about the universe. The universe know you have an obligation to yourself. Because you have an obligation to yourself, especially if you have children, you have a wife, you have whatever. You are responsible. You are responsible to work on yourself and love yourself. You're responsible. And please, this is what I wanted to say because the thought went out my head for a minute, but this is what I wanted to say. Whomever you are dealing with, whatever relationship you are in, twin flame, soulmate, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, it doesn't matter. Because soulmates and twin flames, it come in different dimensions, whatever. Just know that you always, don't forget this, guys, please. It's important to your healing. And I'm speaking out of experience. Okay? From experience, excuse me. That's why I said, for the spiritual awakening, you gotta be ready for this. Because you have to take responsibility for whatever part you play. This is what I wanted to say. So, for example, let's get this. I want to break this down for the people that don't understand. That's just like, I don't get what you mean. Because you've been so caught up in the darkness, or you've been so caught up in the toxicity that your mind is clouded. Let me break this down. Twin flame. Let's go twin flame way. We can do that. Been a runner and a chaser, right? So you leave, you walk away, but in your mind, you blaming that other person. Oh, it's their fault. They did this, they did that. I'm not messing with them. I'm not forgiving them. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Well, guess what? You're projecting your energy towards that person. You're not looking within. You're not saying, well, what did I do? What part did I play? How can I correct this situation? Not in a way where you get back, but what part can you correct about yourself? Always take full responsibility. Take an inventory. It's called self-inventory. Self-inventory. And let me tell y'all something. When you start getting more and more into being spiritual, you have no choice. Your spirit ain't gonna let you not recognize when you are dead wrong, when you are out of place. And also, another thing, You release yourself from a twin flame relationship. It's from the divine femmes or divine masculines. It doesn't matter. You release yourself, right? You need to be able to take your situation as a lesson or a blessing. Stop. It says earlier, I read one of these cards, don't take nothing personal. How are we going to learn to love one another and be there for one another if we can't separate ourselves from the blame or this person did this? My twin flame did me a favor, okay? Don't get me wrong, it was not easy, all right? I didn't think it was fair, but they did me a favor. He did me a favor. And you know what? I'm not mad at him. You shouldn't be mad at your person. Divine masculines, don't be mad at your person. If you got a karmic, that person was brought into your life to teach you a lesson, which later on becomes a blessing because you get what you want. See, we don't have the right, okay? Ooh, I gotta get this out. Throat chakra was out, huh? We don't get the right to hold back somebody's life. Don't have that right. If a person don't want to be bothered, release them. Yes, it seems hard when you caught up in the toxicity, when you caught up in the negativity, when you don't know no better. But when you know better, release that person. Oh, that's so hard to hear in the beginning. Now, understand. If you listening to me and you coming on for the first time, you're a beginner to the twin flame journey, I get it. I get it. I promise you I get it. But as you keep coming around, you keep listening, you keep applying it to your self-worth, your growth, you start focusing on yourself, you will eventually see that you guys did each other a favor. You did each other solid. You held each other down by releasing one another so y'all can grow. It's about growing. OMG. I don't know where this is coming from, but somebody needs to hear this. Come on, man. Somebody needs to hear this. Because somebody's been pointing fingers. That's what the Spirit's telling me. Somebody's been pointing fingers. Tit for tat. Well, you did that, so I did this. You did that, so I did this. No. Yeah, I did that. And I did it for whatever reason. Or you know what? I did that. I shouldn't have did that. I should have did this. Just recognizing your parts. What they say, man up. Or female up. That's what they mean. Man up. If you're a female, female up. But man is general. We doing that for just the saying of this reading. Man up. To me, it's less stressful to be honest than it is to lie. Or it's be more honest. It takes more energy to lie. It takes more energy to be toxic. It takes more energy. It's more energy is draining. I'd rather be straight up forward than to lie, and I feel okay. I'm good. I'm just saying. Somebody need to think about re-evaluate their lives. Please, if you need to watch this reading more than once, do that until you get it. Put it on replay until you get it. You want the book of reading? Let's go. Just what my soul calls out for, to help you guys. I got it. I need y'all to get it now. So fill them comment boxes up respectfully. All right, I'm going. Thank you. That needed to come out. The Spirit said somebody needed to hear that. I don't know who. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that it was said and it was heard. And I'm also picking up somebody just on the verge of giving up. And they heard this message. Or they hear this message. And it gives them a glimpse of hope. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up on. So, on this note, I thank y'all, appreciate y'all, and I will continue to pray for you guys. Later.